All right, heat number one is underway. Sorry about that. I had a technical issue with OBS. It kind of gave me some difficulties, but we are out on the track for heat number one. We did not miss anything as they are out there on their way, and it looks like, let's go ahead and pull up the tower and give you a better idea. We will show you the qualifying lineup. It looks like Yates is going to bring us to the start-finish line. And once again, I'm sorry about missing qualifying and having to restart OBS, but everything happens. But we are all ready to go, and we are looking good. We appreciate you stopping by here at Southern Broadcast Gaming Network as these drivers, 9 of them, out there on the track, getting ready to take the green flag. There goes the pace truck, and here we go. Dirt track racing at its best. And there goes Yates. He's going to get a really good jump at the green flag. And he is going to send it into turn number one and out of turn number two. Let's see if we can get a track map up for you. As Yates is going to have a commanding lead as of right now. He's going to have about a half a second out in front. And sorry about the screen there. And we have a caution. Our first caution is going to be out. And our caution flag is presented by Surge Performance, that proud sponsor of the short track racing rivals. Or rival racing, excuse me. It's kind of a mouthful to say. But yeah, we have a few viewers out there in the chat. We appreciate y'all stopping by. It looks like Griffin is going to be up a few positions from where he started. He's going to move up to the 4th position. They're going to get all straightened out. And I do not believe the caution laps are going to count for the heats. But we don't only have 8 laps here in the caution laps. And no, they are not going to count. And right now, Shane Yates is going to be right there in first. You got Martinez. He is going to be in second. Gum is going to be in 3rd, Griffin in 4th, Howard and Escobar is going to be 5th and 6th. You got Foxworth in 7th, and Baker and Atkins right there in 8th and 9th. And it looks like somebody has got a bumper missing, and I believe that is going to be Ryan Howard. He's got a little bit of damage on the front of that Camaro as he's making his laps around the track. Pace truck should be on the track. There it is, making their way around. Can you turn the volume up? Sure. On the cars, or which volume are you talking? But I can do that. Just let me know which one. It's been a very busy week for some of these guys. And you know, we try to get everything set up, and it looks like somebody might be going into pits and get a little bit of damage repaired. I do believe so. Yep. And that is going to be Griffin. All right, pace truck is out, and Yates is ready to take the green flag once again. Here at lap number 1, once again, the pace laps do not count. And here we go. Green flag will fly. And we do not have a track map on this screen, but this should be turns number 3 and 4. And green flag is going to be out, and our green flag is presented by Buttkicker, another proud sponsor of the short track rival racing. Well, that was a really good start for Yates. He still has the number 4. Martinez is going to be right there behind him. And as they come out of turn number 2, down that backstretch into turn number 1, it's going to be Yates out to about a 0.3 of a second lead. And not too far behind is going to be Colton Gum. He's going to have that number 25 flying through the corners out of turn number 4. And it looks like we got the 4 car scrubbing the wall. He's going to make contact. And I believe that was with Escobar. No, excuse me, that was with the 29 of Foxworth. But they do keep it straight and they do keep it green. And here we are coming to lap number 3. And Yates has now got a commanding lead of a half of a second. All right, voice channel. All right, thank you there, Tim. Appreciate it. And that lead, it looks like Yates is going to put down the fastest lap on the track here in heat number 1. But he's got Martinez closing the door with a 2/10 of a second gap between these two. Well, right there behind him is Gum. He's going to be right there in that 3rd position. He's got the 97 of Butch Baker. He is right there where he started here in the heat. And he's looking to the outside of Gum. He's going to go high on the track. He's going to try to get the run off the turn. Is he going to be able to make the pass? No, he's not going to be able to get there. But coming down that backstretch into turn number 1, or turn number 3, he's going to be looking to that outside, trying to get a little bit of grip on that high side. And the 25 is going to bounce it a little bit on that inside. And still, that is is one of the closest battles on the track for the 3rd position. Let's go check the leader. 0.4 of a second a lead over Martinez as they sail it into turn number 3. Lap number 6 is underway for heat number 1. And JJ Martinez, he is going to be losing a little bit of ground now. 0.4 of a second. Still have Butch Baker. He is finally able to get around the 25. The 25 of Gum. Gum going to fall down to the 4th position, but he's still fighting hard on that inside. Jonathan Foxworth. He's going to be right there behind him in his number 29 Chevrolet Camaro. And he's going to slide it around, trying to make up a little bit of ground, but not able to get there. He's going to fall back to about, I'm going to say about half a second. And the white flag is going to fly. And the white flag is presented by Dre. That is going to be another proud sponsor of the short track rival racing. And we are going to bring it to the checkered flag. Checkered flag is going to fly. SimReps Marketing. And that SimReps, definitely proud to see that number 11 cross over to start-finish line in 1st for heat number 1. Heat number 2 will start off. We have 25 cars, registered in tonight's race. And heat number 2 is gonna start up in just a moment. And they should be getting gridded in right about now. Looks like Saul's Tim Taylor. Salas, I believe I said that right, hopefully. They are all going to get gridded in. Got Patrick Harris. You got Cody McDonald, Matt Smith, Justin Hopkins, and Burdick. He is going to be out there starting in 8th. And now some of the car numbers do not match. It looks like Salas, he has the number 5 on his car, but he is actually registered as the number 6. But this is going to be heat number 2. Going to be underway. Oh, wrong screen. And we're going to take a couple pace laps around and get ready to take that green flag. Got quite a few viewers still out there in the chat. Appreciate y'all stopping by. A lot of nice looking paint schemes out here on the track. A lot of TNT drivers. Or TNT sponsors. 99 going to be restarting on the outside. And that is going to be Tim Taylor. And once again, sorry that we missed the qualifying laps. We had to restart our OBS, but we are working just fine now. Looks like we are getting ready to go green flag this time by. Pace truck should be diving off the racetrack, and we'll see that number 6 of Isaac Salas take that green flag. And there it is. Green flag is going to be out. And our green flag is presented by Buttkicker, that proud sponsor of the STRR Racing League. Okay, now Sim out there. Sim Racing Productions. And we have quite a great battle going on out there on the track, and that's going to be Tim Taylor, Ernest, and Harris. They are all going to be nose to tail. But look at the 2. He's going to slide it in there, and that is going to be the wrong number on that car there. So it's going to be hard to try to figure out who is going to be who. And the 2 is actually Patrick Harris. He is He is actually registered in the race as the 15. And you got the 28. That's going to be Cody McDonald. He's trying to make something happen on that inside lane as they come out of turn number 4. And here comes the 31. That is going to be Matt Smith. He's going to sail it to the inside coming into turn number 1. Is he going to be able to put the grip down to the track, or is the 28 going to be able to get the run off the corner and off of turn number 2? It's going to be almost side by side. Now turn number 3. They are pretty much going to be nose to tail. 28 going to try to do the crossover as they come out of turn number 4. Not going to be able to get there this time. Here is turn number 1, side by side. Once again, the 28 and the 31. 31 might have him clear this time. 2 still going to be right there, and that is going to be That is going to be Patrick Harris. But we have another side-by-side battle, and that is going to be the 88 and the 99. This is going to be for second place. 88 looking to the bottom of the racetrack, coming out of turn number 4. Not going to be able to get there this time. Coming in turn number 1. 99 going to go up a little bit higher, trying to get the run on the outside. 88 going to sail it in. Not going to be able to get there out of turn number 2. Still nose to tail for the second position. 88 going to look to the high side of the racetrack. Try to find a little bit of grip up there. And he's going to lose a little bit of ground as we are about to hit lap number 6. Lap number 6 is going to be underway in heat number... Oh, the leader is having a little bit of connection issues. That's going to be Isaac Salas. He had a few peekaboo moments, and he is going to go ahead and grab the flag for lap number 7. So 2 more laps in heat number 2, but the battle still for second is right there within reach. Lap number 7 underway, and let's go check out the 31. He is pretty much settled his a little bit of a battle, but here comes Hopkins. He's going to be looking to have something happen, and we're going to have the white flag come out once again, and our white flag is going to be presented by Dre, that proud sponsor of the short track racing rivals. And here he comes, coming to take the checkered flag. It looks like Salas, he is going to grab the win here in heat number 2. All right, heat number 2 all wrapped up. Isaac Salas, he is going to be tonight's race winner for heat for this heat. We'll have one more heat, and then we'll have the final feature. That's going to be 40 laps. Now, if they have a caution in the heats, they do not count. And we'll get the gridding as of right now for heat number 3. And it looks like Castle, looks like Roberts, Denham, they are all going to be in this heat. Dylan Jacobs, you got Strang, you got Don Francisco, and Monroe, all in heat number 3. And let's find a TV camera. There they are. All right, pace truck is on the track. Drivers are on the track. Another 8 drivers looking to finish out a strong 8 laps here in heat number 3. Then we'll go to the feature. Once again, we appreciate you stopping by. Good evening, Buckeye Racing Network. Appreciate you stopping by. And these drivers also appreciate you stopping by and showing them a little bit of support. Castle is going to be bringing them to the green flag. And let's ride on board with our leader, and that is going to be Seth Castle. All right, pace truck getting ready to dive off the track. There goes the pace truck, and we are green flag racing. Green flag is presented by Buttkicker, that proud sponsor of the short track racing rivals. And let's go to iRacing, and let's get you that tower up so you can see where all your favorite drivers are. Lap number 1 underway. That 4 of Castle, he is going to be out front leading this pack. You got the 45 and the 23. They pretty much running nose to tail for second and third, and looks like Denim, he is going to be right there in that number 16. He's going to slide it down to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to get some momentum and get up to the top 3. Not going to be able to get there this time, but Roberts, he's going to look lower on the track, and he's going to be on the inside of the 45, but the 45 is going to put the power down as they come out of turn number 4 for lap number 2. Castle going to have about a half a second lead over the rest of the field, trying to get the tower to pop up there. And it does not want to pop up. That's great. There it is. He's now going to jump out to about a 0.6 of a second lead. Stephen right there in the 45. He's going to be right there in second as he comes out of turn number 3 into turn number 4 down the front stretch, trying to create a little bit of distance between him and Dusty Roberts. You got the 4, the 45, 23, all first, second, and third. But you have Denham. He is going to be trying to catch up to these top 3 and make something happen. 49 and 45, they're going to be side by side. 49 is, who is the 49? The 49 is going to be actually listed as a 23. So that is going to be Roberts in the 23, and he just played a little bit of peekaboo with the camera. He's a little bit of camera shy, as looks like Castle is going to put down the fastest lap as he stretches his lead out to 1.1 seconds as he comes into turn number 3, out of turn number 4. Hits the dirt hump on the inside of the track, and gets him a little bit out of shape, but he's able to keep that distance. Barr and Roberts still running first and second. You have Strang right there in 5th. He's trying to catch up to Denham. Denham still keeping about a 0.6 of a second lead. Don Francisco, he's going to be back here in the 6th position for heat number 3. And lap number 7 is going to be underway. And it looks like we are going to be able to take the white flag this time by. And here comes a leader down the front stretch. White flag is underway. Our white flag is presented by Dre, that one of those proud sponsors of the short track rival racing. Well, 1.7 seconds separates first from second, and it looks like Castle is going to be able to bring home the checkered flag. And there it is. Checkered flag is going to be out, and Castle is going to bring it home for heat number 3. And our checkered flag is presented by SimWrap Market. Another one of those proud sponsors. They have quite a few sponsors for this league. It's amazing how many sponsors they have. So it's great to have all those sponsors on board. Got a lot more buttons, considering, we're mostly NASCAR, and we got a lot more buttons and a lot more sponsors. So it's going to take me just a broadcast or two to get used to all the new buttons that we got going on. But it looks like we are getting ready to grid in. So let's go ahead and pop over to our grid. We'll show you your lineup for tonight's race. All right, for the feature tonight, it looks like it's going to be Shane Yates. He's going to be on the front row along with Salas. Row number two. Oh, where'd my grid go? Come on. Oh, the grid went behind. Well, right now they are in warm-up. And we'll get that in just a moment. Warm-up's going to be about 5 minutes long, so you do have a few minutes to go grab that ice-cold beverage or grab you a little snack, as we're going to have 40 laps here in the main feature. 25 drivers still out there on the track. Should be very, very interesting. to see how these drivers manage with a lot more traffic. And they are going to go from 9 drivers, 8 to 9 drivers, to now we're going to have 26. Yates having the fastest lap on the track. Once we get into the feature, I'll be able to show you that lineup. It goes off of what stage that you're in. Right now, we're in that warm-up stage, so it will not show me the lineup until we get into the main feature. Go Kangaroo Express. Old Tim Taylor out there in the chat. Appreciate you out there. I know you're in that number 99. Got a pretty fast car here in the warm-up. You're about sitting about 7th in the warm-up. Dusty Robbins having a pretty good night so far. He's going to have the 5th fastest car. Castle, he's going to have the 3rd fastest car. Yates and Salas, they got some pretty fast laps, but it looks like Salas is still having a few connection issues. It looks like he's going to pull it into the pits and maybe try to get that figured out. Definitely don't want to lose a race due to internet. And hopefully by next week's race, we can get some of these numbers kind of figured out, because we have a couple cars that are not, it'll throw your broadcast off. You're trying to call a number that's on the tower, and the other car has a different number stamped on it, so it kind of throws you off. All right, less than a minute left to go here in the warm-up. Then we'll get on our way to the main feature. 40 laps, dirt track racing, unlimited tires, 1 fast repair. Should be pretty exciting. All right, 18 minutes remaining for the warm-up. All right, warm-up is complete, and 25 drivers gonna load in. Let's take a look at some of your grid for tonight's race. And there we go. It looks like Yates and Salas, they are going to be on the front row. Row number 2. Come on. You can do it. It's going to be Castle and Martinez. Row number 3 is going to be Taylor and Barr. I hope I said that right. Row number 4 is going to be Baker and Ernest. Row number 5 is going to be Roberts and Gum. Row number 6 is going to be Harris and Denham. Row number 7 is going to be Foxworth and McDonald. Row number 8 is going to be Strang and Escobar. Row number 9 is going to be Burdick and Don Francisco. Howard and Hopkins are going to be in row number 10. Row number 11 is going to be Jacob and Griffin. Row number 12 is looking like Smith and Monroe. And row number 13 is going to be Atkins. That's going to be tonight's lineup. And we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here in just about a lap or so. We're going to catch up with our leader. That's going to be Salas. He's going to be on starting on the inside. He's going to have Sean Yates on the wait a minute. Excuse me. Salas is going to be starting on the outside. Yates is going to be starting on the inside. You got Martinez and Castle going to be right there in third and fourth. Pace truck lights are off. Getting ready to go green flag racing. 40 laps. All right, pace truck is off the track. Let's go. Green flag racing. Oh no, pace truck is still on the track. Excuse me. Kind of got ahead of myself there. So 3 heats down. Main event is here. Let's see who can bring home the checker flag. Pace truck is off, and we are green flag racing, and our green flag is presented by Buttkicker, that proud sponsor of the short track racing rivals. All right, and it is going to be the 5. He is going to be up on that top lane, but he is going to lose a little bit of momentum as he went way up top coming into turn number 1. But these two right here are battling for the lead, and that is going to be Yates and Castle. Castle is going to be on the inside. Yates is going to be on the outside. The track does I do believe the track does reset after each heat, and especially for the main event. And we got some smoke on the track. Oh, that's fireworks. And we got our first yellow flag right here at lap number 2. And our yellow flag is presented by Surge Performance, another one of those proud sponsors of the short track rival racing. All right, with the caution flying, let's go see if we can take a look and find out what happened. It looks like it kind of started back here with Escobar, and you can see him. He is going to be in that 72 on the outside. We'll speed it up just a little bit. And it looks like he's going to come down in front of the 2, and he's going to get turned right into the 44, and that's going to cause a chain reaction. And he's going to get spun right on around. I don't believe he did collect really. Oh, yes, he did. He collected the 4. And the 4, that is going to be Castle. So. Oh, no, that's not Castle. And once again, that is a product. Okay, so the 04, excuse me. He has the right number, but that was Ryan Howard that got involved in that crash. So here at lap number 2, they are under caution. And it looks like they are going to be back double file. And it looks like Castle and Yates, Salas and Martinez, and Taylor and Barr are going to be your first 3 rows. Green flag and getting ready to fly once again. And there goes the pace truck, and we are under green flag, and our green flag is presented by Buttkicker, that proud sponsor of the short track rival racing. And it looks like the 4 is going to get a really good jump on the restart. And we got a battle back here for the 3rd position. That looks like a 3-way battle, and that's going to be the 6th. The 99 is going to be on the bottom lane. Here comes the 88. He's going to be looking to get a little bit of a piece of the action. And now they're almost 4 wide. It looks like the 88 had to back out of it just a little bit, so he didn't get into the side of the 99. And here they come into turn number 1. And the 88 still looking to the inside of the 99. Not going to be able to get there. Look at the 6. He's flying around the outside. Got a lot of grip up there. And here comes the 4. And that is going to be Martinez. Martinez has actually scored the 26 on your tower. So if you're wondering why I called the 4, that is actually Martinez, and we are going to be back under yellow flag conditions. We're going to go back and take a look and see exactly what happened to bring out another yellow here at lap number 4. And it looks like we got a lot of cars that are going to be involved in this one, as we looks like it's showing a lot of cars still crashing out. But let's go take a look. And I do believe it's going to start with, it says Castle had crashed, but I don't know. And let's speed it up just a little bit. It didn't start there. It started somewhere else towards the back. And let's go back and rewind it just a little bit more. There it is, the 29. He is going to be involved. We're going to stop it. And with everything just jumping around, let's find the 29. There he is. They are going to be 3 wide. 28 is going to be on the inside. And it looks like the 29 is going to make a little bit of contact with the 16. The 16 going to go up the racetrack. A little bit more contact as they come out of the turn. And it looks like the 16 is going to get the hardest hit to the outside wall. Going to collect the 29 once again. They are going to turn sideways. The 12, or excuse me, the 13, almost nowhere to go. So that's going to put us under caution once again. But while we are under caution, we do have the Sim Wrap Market as one of our sponsors, and we do have a commercial break for them. Be right back. All right, while we were under commercial break, and it looks like we are back under green flag conditions. And Castle, he is going to be out front with Sean Yates. He is going to be in hot pursuit of that leader, but it looks like Yates is going to take about a 6/10 of a second lead over Yates as they come out of turn number 2 down that backstretch. Now going to extend it to about a half a second. It looks like the 5, he's going to rub the wall. He's going to collect it. And they are going to be okay. 99 going to look to the inside. He's going to try to take over to the 3rd place position as they come out of turn number 4. Down that front stretch. And he's going to look deep to the inside. Going to get a nice run. And we are going to be back under caution here at lap number 7. Now the caution laps do not count. And we're going to have to go back and take a look and find out exactly what happened to bring out that caution once again. And our caution flag is presented by Surge Performance, another one of those proud sponsors of the short track rival racing. Let's go back and take a look and find out. It looks like the 99 may have brought that out. Well, no, not the 99. Looks like the 13 may have brought that out. And he's going to be backwards on the track. Let's stop it. Let's stop it right there and rewind just a little bit because he collected quite a few. And let's find the 13 on the track. Looks like he disconnected. Looks like some connection issues were going on. Oh my goodness, the 31 took a hard hit, and so the 16.6 is going to take a little bit of damage, hitting the outside wall, hitting the 13, and he's going to have to limp it back to pit road. He does have a fast repair if he has not used it already, and that's what brought out your caution here once again at lap number 7. All right, pace truck is up there on the track. Lights are on, and SDK does not like SDK nor ATV. I'll like some of this. There it goes. It's going to get straightened out. Castle and Yates still in front row. You got Salas and Martinez still on row number 2. You got Taylor and Barr right there on row number 3. You got Ernest and Roberts. Biggest mover out of the race is going to be Griffin. And here we go. Green flag is back out. And our green flag is presented by Buttkicker, that proud sponsor of the short track rival racing. And here they come out of turn number 2 and into turn number 3. And it looks like Castle, he is going to sail it down. He's going to let these two battle back right here behind him. That's going to be Salas and Yates. It looks like Salas is going to have a little bit of an advantage on that top side. And here comes the 11 fighting right back on the outside. Is he going to be able to get there? He's going to put the power down, sliding that car sideways, kicking up those rooster tails. And let's take a look at, I love dirt track racing, and iRacing is not disappointed. We're going to be on the caution once again. And the yellow is going to fly. And once again, yellow is presented by Surge Performance, that proud sponsor of the short track rival racing. And you can see the mud on the helmets of some of these drivers. This is what they see. This is what, and every once in a while, it'll clean itself off. But let's go back and take a look and find out what brought out tonight's caution. And there's the green flag, and let's find out where the yellow is. There it is. And that happened back here. I believe it's going to be the 72 and the 31 going to be involved, and then a hard hit to the inside wall for the 31. 72 going to hit. Oh my goodness, this 31 is going to be upside down. And let's back it up just a little bit and see exactly what happened. It looks like the 72 is going to be a little bit out of shape on the top of the racetrack. Did he brush the wall? And nope, he just got a little bit out of shape. 31 was right there. And it's going to bring him to a halt. And another caution. All right, well. Another caution. They're getting ready to go green flag racing once again. They are going to be double file. Pace truck lights are still on. Should be going off this time by. Looks like the track is starting to get a little bit muddied up as they make the laps around. We're going to have 31 laps still left in tonight's race because the caution laps do not count. And it looks like Castle is going to have the most laps led so far. And let's get ready to go back green flag racing here at lap number 9. Actually, coming to lap number 10. All right, green flag is back out, and look at the jump that Castle is going to get over Salas as they come down that front stretch across the start-finish line into turn number 1. And it looks like the 11 and the 6 are going to battle it out once again, and this is going to be for the second position. We got a lot of racing going on the track, and we got some 3 wide back here between the 28 and the 45, and looks like the 97 is going to join in, and that is going to be Butch Baker. He's going to look to the high side of the racetrack. He's got the 2 on the inside, and once again, that is one of those cars that has, not the proper number. I believe that's going to be the 15. Yes, that's going to be the 15 of Patrick Harris. He was in a 3 wide situation. The 49 going to be a little bit out of shape. He's another one, and we are back under caution once again. And once again, our caution flag is presented by Surge Performance, one of those proud sponsors of the short track rival racing. So tonight, lap 11, we've had quite a few cautions, but it has not been disappointing. We've seen 3 wide. A lot of these drivers are pretty new to each other's driving style. So we might see a few cautions here in the first race, but they will get it calmed down, and to next week's race, we'll probably not see any cautions. But it's very hard racing. Dirt style racing is some of the hardest racing on iRacing. And Castle going to be still out here leading this race. I know it shows Smith as the leader, but that is not correct. It'll change. There it goes. right, lap number 12 coming your way when we go back green flag racing. Right now, we are under caution. Pace truck lights are still on. Once again, I want to say thank you to everybody that is out there on the stream. Don't forget, we do have the Roku channel at Southern Broadcasting Gaming on Roku. If you have one of those smart devices, log into your account and you can download the channel right to your TV and watch this on the big screen. All right, getting ready to take the green flag for lap number 12. Caution laps do not count. This is the feature. 40 laps, dirt track racing style, and here we go. Castle bringing them to the green flag, and there it is. Our green flag is presented by Buttkicker, that proud sponsor of the short track rival racing, and it is going to be a little bit of a breakaway for that number 4. And he is going to have a little bit of too wide racing, and now is going to get a single file as Yates is able to get around the 6 of Salas, but the 6 of Salas is not done yet. He's going to dive it down to the inside. Not going to be able to get there this time. He's going to have a little bit of connection issue. We're going to go right there behind him, and look at the stack up. They're so worried about that connection issue. They slowed it down, and look at the 99. He's going to dive into the inside, and that's going to be Tim Taylor. And coming down that backstretch, he is going to be right there with Martinez, as Martinez is going to be down a position from where he started. The biggest mover of the race are going to be these two. That is going to be Griffin, and that is going to be Smith. They are battling for the 13th position side by side, bringing it into turn number 1, kicking up dirt everywhere. And it looks like they are going to get it straightened down. The 25 is going to be right there also, and I believe that is going to be Gum. He is going to be right there in the mix of all that racing. He's got Hopkins right there to his inside. He's going to be able to make the pass on the outside with the momentum from the outside lane. And it looks like this track is getting all rutted up as our leader is now out to a half-a-second lead over Salas. Salas still has a hornet's nest right there behind him, and that's going to involve Yates, Ernest, Martinez, and Taylor. They are all right there. Another connection issue for the 11. 11 does not want to see that as they come across the start-finish line, headed for lap number 15 of 40, and it's going to be the 99, the 88, the 6, way up high, looking for that grip on the racetrack. The 11's going to be up there also, and coming down the backstretch, door to door for the 99 and the 88. 4 is going to be right there in the mix. He's going to be out of harm's way as he comes out of turn number 4, headed for the start-finish line. It looks like Castle, he is going to be out to about a 4/10 of a second lead. He's got Salas right there hot on his heels for that lead. Now Salas using the middle of the racetrack, Salas now moving down to the middle of the racetrack. He was using the high line. Now he's going to use the high line in 3 and 4. You have the 11 of Yates. He has lost a position from the restart, and we're going to be back under yellow flag conditions. Our yellow flag is presented by Surge Performance, that proud sponsor of the short track rival racing. All right, while we are under caution once again, let's go side by side for non-stop racing action, and I'll take a look at tonight's sponsor, which is going to be SimWrap Market. All right, getting ready to go back green flag racing, still under yellow flag. Yellow flag, the green flag will fly as the pace truck comes. I believe that's turn number 3. Nope, that's turn number 2. So the pace truck will dive in this time by. You have Castle and Salas right there on the front row. You have Yates and Martinez in row number 2. Ernest and Taylor in row number 3. And here comes that pace truck to give the drivers the green flag condition. And there they go. Green flag is out. And once again, our green flag is presented by Buttkicker, that proud sponsor of the short track racing rivals. And here he goes. Out to about a 4/10 of a second lead. Having control of the restarts is definitely a big helper here. And look at the Hornet's Nest right there behind him. He's got Salas and Martinez, Yates all battling it out for the second position. They are 3 wide. Salas coming down, almost making contact with the 26 of Martinez. But he's still going to be up there riding that wall, trying to find that grip on the high side of the track as they come out of turn number 2, down that backstretch. They have another 3 wide condition, and that's along with the 88, the 99, and the 28. And here they come out of turn number 4. They get a little bit of straightened out. They're back to 2 wide racing with the 28 and looking to the inside. They almost make contact coming down to turn number 1. Back to 2 wide racing. 28 going to be a little bit out of shape. He's going to lose a little bit of ground. And here comes the 88 around the outside, down the backstretch into turn number 3. Still a little bit of 3 wide condition right here with the 11, the 4, and the 5. And they get it back nose to tail. 4 not giving up just yet. And I say the 4, but it's going to be listed as a 26 of Martinez. We're going to switch camera angles just a little bit and give you a better view. And here comes the 88. 88 is going to be up 4 positions right now in the 4th spot, trying to get around to the 3rd. But he's still got to make sure that he can clear that 28 on the inside and create a little bit of distance. He's got the 11 of Shane Yates. And back here, still the biggest mover of the race is going to be Gabe Griffin. He is going to be in that number 5 / it looks like 15 on the side of his car, but I do believe it is a 5. That's going to be a stamp underneath his paint. But he is going to be up 11 spots from where he started. Second biggest mover is going to be that number 28. He is up 9 positions from where he started, riding around in 5th. Right now, we are still under green flag conditions. 23 laps are underway. Or lap number 23 is underway, as this man right here has led all the laps. Looking to the bottom of the racetrack, coming out of turn number 4, down the front stretch, across the start-finish line, into turn number 1. He's still got a handle on this racetrack. All these drivers are looking for more grip to really put up a challenge for to Castle. And it looks like we are going to be back under yellow flag conditions. And our yellow flag is presented by Surge Performance, that proud sponsor of the short track rival racing. A lot of battles are out there on the track, and it makes for great racing. All right, and at this point, I would usually pull in a couple of drivers and, let them talk about, their race just a little bit. Had a little bit of problems with Discord. Wasn't able to pull drivers down into the broadcast booth. We'll get that all figured out and straight before our next race next week. So far, it's been great racing. I don't do a lot of dirt series. I'm trying to keep up with the names. These are a lot of new drivers to us here at Southern Broadcast Gaming. So we are just glad to be here. All right, lap number 24. They look like they're about to get back double file for the restart. Not a lot of laps to go here in tonight's race. 17 to be exact. And pace truck should be off this time. Still out front is going to be Castle. Has led every single lap here in the feature so far. Salas going to be still on his outside. Here comes the pace truck. Green flag will fly. And there it is. Green flag is out. And ours is presented by Buttkicker, that proud sponsor of the short track rival racing. And it looks like our leader is going to have a little bit of connection issue as he blinked out once or twice, but he does get it. It does straighten out just a little bit. He's got Salas looking to the outside, looking for that grip. Here comes the 88. He is going to be one of those drivers that is going to be up for positions. Right now, he is in the 4th spot. He's trying to get around the 11 for that 3rd spot. You have Salas. He's going to be right there in 2nd as of right now. And this is the closest battle we've had for the lead. And now it's going to be extended by 0.3 of a second. And Salas is really making some moves on that outside lane. Nobody has been able to get around him, but Castle has found a lot of grip down on the bottom side of the track. Let's go back towards the field, and we got a little bit of battle between Martinez and Tim Taylor. That 99 trying to make something happen on the outside. And here comes a 45. Oh, he's almost going to make contact. He does. They don't make any contact. Oh, we got a little contact between the 49 and the 5, though, and that's going to be Gabe Griffin. He is the biggest mover, and here comes a 49. He's going to try to make it around the 99, and that is going to be, I believe that's going to be Dusty Roberts in that 49 car. Yes, that is, and he is actually listed on the ticker as the 23. This is going to be a battle for the 7th position, and it looks like the 23 is going to be able to hold on to that position, create a little bit of distance from the 99 of Tim Taylor. And here comes Gabe. Gabe Griffin. He's going to be looking to the inside of the 99. Not going to be able to get there this time. Coming across the start-finish line. Almost side to side. Tandem drift around turn number 1 and 2. And, looks like Gabe is going to be a little bit out of shape. He's going to lose a little bit of ground. And here comes, I believe that is going to be the 45. And that is going to be Stephen Barr on the outside, making some moves, as it looks like the 5 made a little bit of a mistake, but the 5 is going to be hanging in there tough. And we got some things going on with the ticker. And we're going to be back under caution once again. And once again, our caution flag is presented by Surge Performance. 12 laps to go in tonight's feature for the short track rival racer. Castle finding all the grip on the bottom side of the track. Salas finding all the grip he can on the top side of the track. It's been working very well for him. All right. Got to stop. Ticker's going a little bit crazy. Sorry about that, folks. Not much I can do. That's on the iRacing side of things. But while we are under caution, let's go ahead and take one more look at tonight's race sponsor, and that's going to be SimWrap Marketing. All right, while we're under commercial break, and it looks like Cody McDonald, he is going to be looking to take over the second position, and we are going to be right back under caution. Once again, our caution flag is presented by Surge Performance, one of those proud sponsors of the short track rival racing. All right, we are gonna have 11 laps to go when we go back green flag, and it's been a heck of a night for Castle and Isaacs. They've been running pretty much 1 and 2, and it looks like now Howard is not the leader, just so you know. It looks like Isaacs is going to be still sitting second. You got Cody McDonald. He is going to be up 11 spots. He is going to be the second biggest mover of the race, and we'll put those position gains up there so you can see where everybody is sitting. And you got Griffin. Really can't really use that due to what iRacing does to the ticker and tower. But it looks like we are getting ready to go back green flag racing as these drivers are back side by side. And there it is. Green flag is out, and our green flag is presented by Buttkicker, that proud sponsor of the short track rival racing. And it was a really good jump for Castle, as he has Salas still right there behind him, but too wide racing for the 28 and the 88. And we're back under caution, so let's go ahead and throw that caution once again. And our caution flag is presented by Surge Performance, that proud sponsor of the short track rival racing. All right, well, while we are under caution, let's go see if we can find exactly what happened, and I believe it did happen. Oh my goodness, it started with the 17 and the 31. So let's find the 31. We're going to rewind it just a little bit and try to figure out what exactly happened. I don't know if somebody's brakes failed or something, but the 17 took a hard hit and went for a wild ride. There you see the 31. He's going to be really sideways. And I do believe that's out of turn number 3. And that is almost unrecoverable. He's going to have the 17, the 16 and the 2 make contact. The 17 just going to ride up the side of his car, go airborne, all 4 wheels off the ground. He's going to make a little bit more contact with the 17. 72 is going to make contact with the 31. And that is going to bring out our caution once again. And now we're going to go back live. Castle still up front. Salas, McDonald, Ernest. Biggest mover of the race is going to be Gabe Griffin. He is going to be currently running in the 6th spot, up 16 positions from where he started this race. Second biggest mover is going to be McDonald. He is going to be riding around in the 3rd spot in that number 28 Chevrolet Camaro. And once again, if you are tuning in to tonight's race, we appreciate y'all stopping by, spending your evening here with us at Southern Broadcasting Gaming Network. Once the ticker settles down, ten laps to go. And it looks like we are back green flag racing. It looks like they kind of snuck one on me. They went single file restarts. And the green flag is out, and it is presented by Buttkicker, that proud sponsor of the short track rival racing. So they They threw one on me, but that's all right. And now look at the lead that our leader is going to have. He's going to have, well, it closed up now, but he is going to have about 0.4 of a second as he comes out of turn number 4. And it looks like Silas, he's not going to be able to get up to the top of the racetrack. He's still got McDonald right there on his heels. And now he's going to drift all the way up to the top of the racetrack. 28 going to look to the inside. It looks like the 6 is going to be able to put the power down and keep a second position. Now 8 laps to go. Ernest going to be right there in 4th. Yates trying to make up a little bit of ground. Now the single file restarts is what kind of messes up everybody. But Dusty Roberts, he's got his hands full. He's got a hornet's nest. He's going to have a little bit of a door bump from the 99 of Tim Taylor. And Tim Taylor's going to try to make it around on the low lane. Not going to be able to get there this time. It looks like the 49 is going to be able to put the power down. Here they come across the backstretch into turn number 3. 49 trying to hang strong on that outside lane. Back out front is it. We'll put the ticker up so you can see exactly where Castle is. He's got about a half a second lead over Silas. Silas has about a 0.2 of a second lead over McDonald, and Ernest is going to be right there in tow behind the 28. Yates, he has his hand full, and here comes Griffin. He's going to be looking to the inside, not going to be able to get there. They're going to be back single file line, and this is going to be for the fifth position. Now it is going to be 8 laps to go in tonight's race, and Tim Taylor trying to make up everything that he can. Still has Dusty Roberts on the outside. That's going to be the 23 on your ticker. 49 on the track. And it looks like Castle, he is going to extend his lead out to about 0.6 of a second, 9/10 to third place. Now it's going to extend to about a second. Silas losing ground from the leader as it goes green flag with 4 laps to go. Gabe Griffin, your biggest mover of the race, right here in 5th, trying to make that high line work. Right now, he's going to fall back to 6th. He's got Shane Yates right there to the inside. Not going to be able to get there. Shane Yates was able to pull about 0.2 of a second on the 5. Got the 99 of Tim Taylor. He's going to be right there also. We got 3 laps to go, and it's going to be a commanding lead, about a 0.6 of a second lead over the 6, riding that wall, trying to get some kind of grip. And McDonald trying to capitalize from that mistake, and we are back under caution here with 3 laps to go. And our caution flag is presented by Surge Performance, that proud sponsor of Short Track Race Rival Racing. That's like a tongue twister. All right, let's see if we can find out exactly what happened to bring out that caution. I don't know if they'll go back double file restarts or if it'll be single file restarts. If it does go back double file, we can probably crown our winner to be Seth Castle. And it looks like it started with the 13, I do believe it is. And let's speed it up just a little bit. That was our first indicator. 44 going to get into the wall. And yeah, he's just going to spin it right on around right there. And it does not collect anybody. That's a blessing. Don't have to use any of those fast repairs. And all right, let's go back live. Castle, Isaacs, McDonald, Ernest, Yates, Griffin, and Taylor, Dusty Roberts, Martinez, and Barr. They are all going to be your top. That's going to wrap up your top 10 right there. This man has led every. That man right there in the 4. He has led pretty much every single lap so far tonight. With 3 laps to go when we go back green flag racing. And it looks like they are going to do single file once again. And a pace truck should be diving off. And we are back under green flag racing. And green flag is presented by Buttkicker, that proud sponsor of the Short Track Rival Racing. And it looks like Castle, he is going to dive down to the bottom of the racetrack. You still have Silas. He is going to be right there on the top side. We're going to stay on the flag screen because we might see the white flag come out. But it's going to be very hard racing until we get there. Only 2 laps to go. And we'll put the ticker up there as there it is, 2 laps to go. And we should be taking the white flag this time as they come out of turn number 4. White flag might fly. Yes, and our white flag is going to be presented by Dre, one of those proud sponsors of the short track rival racing. And here he comes for the final time around the track. Seth Castle going to come around and take the checkered, and our checkered flag is presented by Sim Rep Market, one of those proud sponsors of the short track rival racing. Well, Seth Castle leading almost every lap. Salas, he is going to be right there in second. He tried to battle on that outside, rubbed the wall quite a couple times, but he was able to hold it and bring home a podium finish. You got Cody McDonald. He is going to be right there finishing out in third. Our biggest mover still of the race is going to finish out in sixth. And just give us 1 minute while everything catches up with itself, and we'll give you those final race results. All right, looking at the final race results presented by AdminBoxx, and that is going to be Seth Castle. He's going to win tonight's race. And you got Salas, he's going to finish out in second. Third is going to be McDonald's. Yates is going to finish out in fourth. You got Ernest finishing out in fifth. You got Griffin finishing out in sixth. Tim Taylor, he's going to finish out in seventh. You got Dusty Roberts finishing out in eighth. And ninth is going to be Martinez and Stephen Barr. 11th is going to be Baker. Foxworth is going to be 12th. Harris in 13th. Gum in 14th. Denham is going to finish out in 15th. Don Francisco is going to finish out in 16th. 17th is going to be Mr. Matt Smith. 18th is going to be Monroe. Escobar is going to finish out in 19th. 20th is going to belong to Justin Hopkins. 21st, Strang. Howard is going to be 22nd. Burdick is going to be in 23rd. Jacobs in 24th, and Atkins is going to be finishing out in 25th. Well, that's going to be tonight's finishing order for the feature. We're going to have to go find the room that our drivers are in, so we can bring in those interviews. And there they are. Let's see if I can bring them down. Yeah, first is going to be McDonald. And I still can't move him. So I'm going to go up to the interview room. All right, fellas. I cannot drag you down to the broadcast booth, so I will ask the top two to mute their mics while I give McDonald interview, if you don't mind.
Yep.
All right, Cody. This is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Man, Cody, you had a pretty darn good run. You just couldn't quite get there. A couple of those restarts were single file. Did that kind of mess with your strategy just a little bit?
Yeah, I was hoping that it was just, the double file was better for me for the inside, but single file wasn't too bad. What really hurt me the most was I had a very terrible qualifying, so I had to start all the way in 14th and work my way all the way back up the field. But I think if I had a little bit better qualifying, I could be in a little bit better position than what I am, but everyone had a really good race.
Well, definitely, you are the second biggest mover of the night, up 11 positions from where you started, and you definitely put on a pretty darn good show. Right in that bottom lane, you had the 6. He was on that top line. Which do you think? You think you would change up lines a little bit if to find a little bit more grip?
I think the bottom was where it was at, just a little bit of trail braking, and the bottom was pretty daggone quick. It wasn't executing it enough, I don't guess. It had a little bit of momentum on the top, but for the most part on this track, I'm just more comfortable on the bottom. I would have stayed there regardless.
Absolutely. Well, what a good run for that number 28 Chevrolet. And, man, you know what comes with those podium finishes. I'm going to give you all the shout-outs that you would like to give, my friend.
Yeah, I appreciate you for the broadcast, Richard, and STRR has been with those guys for a long time, and good group of guys, good friends, and that's about it. And everyone good racing, and I'll see everyone next week.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on that podium finish, and can't wait to see what you can do next week. All right, and now we're going to have Isaac riding that top lane almost the whole race, trying to find the grip to catch up to the leader. Isaac, you got a copy, man?
Yes, sir, I do.
Man, you put on a pretty darn good run tonight. You just couldn't find the grip that you needed to catch up to the leader. He had really good restarts, and man, you had some really good battles back there with McDonald also. Man, talk to us a little bit about your race.
Yeah, I mean, I kept getting burnt on the restarts there, which kind of put me at a pretty big disadvantage. I'd have to try and make up a little bit of time here and there where I could, and without trying to burn my stuff up. And by the end of the race there, I was pretty loose. I won't lie to you. So I mean, it was fun. The top was there for quite a while. I found 3 and 4 too late, to be honest with you. It had potential, and I probably should have been running, fully up top in 3 and 4 quite a bit earlier to try and, battle Seth a little bit more.
Well, it was definitely a good race. You had a great heat race, and now you're finishing, pretty much where you started this race. You two pretty much dominated first and second, and now you find yourself on the podium. Man, what a great way to finish out the night. Couple cautions here and there, but I think the single file restarts helped out quite a bit, and y'all were able to bring this thing home. So congratulations on that second place finish. I'm going to give you the same thing, man. You can have the mic and give all the shout outs that you would like to give, my friend.
Yeah, thank you, Richard. It was pretty good race, so it was a lot of fun. But yeah, shout out to Dean and the Super Dirt Car Series for all their support. Venom Racing, Magnum Race Designs, Tommy Gun Customs, Arson Trackside, Mission 22, Top Notch Trucking. Thank you guys for the broadcast and the league. It's pretty fun so far. It's a good week one. Is a lot of interesting characters in the waiting room, so it was a lot of fun to get to see everybody. And I knew I was probably gonna finish second to Seth all freaking night right off the bat. But yeah, so it's been a lot of fun, and so yeah, good run to Seth and good run to everyone else.
All right,
Thanks.
well, next week is definitely get prepared for, I think it's Fairbury.
Awesome, perfect. Thanks, man.
Not a problem. Congratulations once again. All right, well, it is time for that winner chicken dinner, and that is going to be Mr. Seth Castle. Seth, you got a copy, my friend?
I got you, sir.
Well, it's definitely a dominating run. You led every lap here tonight, and now you find yourself in victory lane here at Knoxville. Man, tell us a little bit about your race.
Oh yeah, man. I had a lot of confidence coming into this one. We was able to pick up a Knoxville win in a different league, opening night in a different league Tuesday night, and so I felt real confident. This track, it switched it up a little different how it was, but it pretty well ended up on the bottom. I know Isaac was working the top up there, and at times I was like, man, I really hope that top doesn't get hooked up or he's going to blow by me, because I was committed to the bottom. It felt good. I had really good drive off for a large portion of the race. Just kind of like he said, the cautions just, after so many cautions, you start to heat up them tires pretty good, so I was trying to have to work on my restarts, try not to burn them up too bad, but also try to get a good jump. But yeah, it was good to be able to work my way past Shane and lead them laps and get the win. There's some fast guys, man. Shane's fast. Isaac is really fast, man. I knew it was gonna be either me, him, Shane, Cody McDonald. He's extremely fast as well. So we will take the win all day long, especially in that fashion. It's a heck of a way to get it done.
Absolutely, couldn't have said it better myself. As like we said, next week you're gonna be at Fairbury. You're gonna have a few more laps. It looks like sounds to me like it's gonna be a little bit more difficult track. But
yeah. Yeah, 100% February. Ooh, that could be a doozy.
Well, it's definitely put that practice in to see if you can carry this momentum into next week. And, you being the winner of tonight's race, you can have all the shout-outs that you would like, my friend. You definitely earned it here. And I'm going to hand the mic over to you.
I appreciate it, man. I just want to thank JC Floyd over there at Cocky Floyd Consulting, and just all the help that he's been giving me the last couple of years. I mean, we've really come a long way on iRacing, especially these cars. This is my favorite class. It's a lot of people think of it as the rookie class, but it's a very competitive class, and it's the closest thing I get to, going to the local track on Saturday night. I love them. They're fun. They're competitive. And JC has really got me to the place of being able to win league races like this. So big shout out to him. All the help he's given me, and there's a multitude of other guys I could go on about too, but they all know who they are. So and thanks to you, I appreciate the broadcast and the gentleman putting on this league. Really happy to have a couple leagues here to run to finish out the summer, give me something to do during the week. So big shout out to you guys putting this on. Also, where are you streaming at?
So I am actually on YouTube. So I had a session scheduled, but OBS decided they wanted to go crazy at the startup. So I had to shut OBS down and restart. So it is on the current settings, but it's just a different link. I'll get that link out to you.
Okay.
We got in right after qualifying in the formation lap for the first heat. Okay. So I'll get that new link out, and I apologize about that. But
sweet. Yep. Sounds good, man. No problem.
But all right, man. Well, congratulations once again. We'll let you go and celebrate with everybody else, and we'll get that stream link out, and we'll catch you later.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it. We will see you all next week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, and that is your top three. Congratulations to Cody McDonald, Isaac Salas, and Seth Castle for tonight's win. But that's going to be all for us tonight. Once again, I apologize for the problem that we had when we first got started. Don't know exactly what happened. Not exactly sure. But once we restarted and went back live, everything was just fine. So I very much apologize for that. I will get a new stream link back out for this one, and so everybody can enjoy it. But I do appreciate everybody that stopped in and watched tonight's race. I had a couple that interacted in the chat. Probably due to the mix-up, because I did have it scheduled, then I had to go with an unscheduled stream. But we will get it all figured out and be ready for Fairbury next week. So tune in next week, 8 o'clock, right here on Southern Broadcast Gaming Network. Don't forget, we do have that Roku channel. If you'd like to download that channel from the app on your phone, it'll go right to your smart device, and you'll be able to click on that link and watch all the races that we have broadcast, including tonight's race. So be on the lookout for that. We appreciate it, and we will catch y'all next time. Y'all have a great night. God bless. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll catch you at Fairbury.